It figures to be a wet one, but we'll have baseball for you on MLB Network nonetheless. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Phils aim to notch their 7th win in a row right after this. Trevor Williams will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He will lead this one off today. First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. Reined in. Throw to first will take care of McCutchen for the game's first out. And in steps Scott Kingery. His previous history with Trevor Williams, he's 2 for 4. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds will wait on it. And that will retire the side. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Jordan Balazovic starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched well this last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Dan, D-Row, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, Adam Frazier.
And the pitch. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but...
And that's under his glove. Oh, he picked his head up, and it's into right field.
Yeah, I'm not sure. This ball might have caught him in between hops. He looked unsure which way to turn his glove, and the next thing you know, it's by him.
Here's the first pitch to him. Brian Reynolds comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Oh, that's just out.
Hit softly on the ground to first. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. Frazier ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first out.
The shortstop,
So one away here with the bases empty. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. And it's fouled away. Gregorius, the former Yankee, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. At the plate, JT Realmuto comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Josh Bell is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Milosevic, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
One there on to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. We played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Here's Neil Walker. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
But quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
Number 24.
Into the box, Roman Quinn with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. Reynolds is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far.
Standing 9, the pitcher, number 31, Jordan Bolazovic.
Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Jordan Bolazovic. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Pitch on the way. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Hey, this offense is going to have to change their mindset. If they're going to get swing and misses on that slider, you know he's going to go to that well. They are going to have to be willing to take the ball the other way and stay back on that heater, or they are not going to recognize that pitch.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that.
We're back now as the Pirates line up readies for their 3rd turn with the bats, and unfortunately for them, this club has had their issues on offense. Entering the day, they rank near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Hey, guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2. Gonzalez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Trevor Williams. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Newman, runner in scoring position with Sudan. First pitch on its way. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Grounded to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Throw to first in time, one gone here in the fourth.
The batter number 4.
Riding in once again, Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses for ball one. No runs, no hits, and one error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Now here's the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A solo home run off the bat of Bryce Harper. Number 21 for him on the season. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Right now, he can't wait to get to the plate against this pitching staff. 4 home runs in this series. Bet he wishes he could play these guys every single day.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll reach unsuccessfully at a slider away at strike one. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But the Phillies strike first on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 Philadelphia. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. 1-0 the count. Here it comes. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Buccos have their leadoff man aboard to kick off the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Right there for strike one.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with one man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. And that's in there for strike one.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up Colin Moran. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Count still at 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. The first pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Frazier is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third base.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native, the left-handed bat of Neil Walker. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play. Retire. And welcome back to Pittsburgh as we check in on the field with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates. Told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. That evens it up 1-1.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
1-2 now. Here it comes. This one is launched. Look at this. Harper looks up. Gone! Gregory Polanco leads the yard with a solo shot. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Bucks have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Eric Gonzalez swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Base is empty here with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it bothered him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat. And
they will have him bunting with 1 away as he gets this one down. To second for 1. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Newman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. But the Pirates are able to draw level on this solo home run. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Frazier arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The pitcher.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Jordan Balazovic. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here, similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Now the 1-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. The 1-2. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another shot now, Adam Frazier. He'll get things started here in the second half of the sixth. This is line to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning. Stepping in now, Brian Reynolds. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Number 55,
Josh Bell the next to hit. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there 1-0.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Harper at the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on
a dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Here it comes on 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Polanco. He can't get there as it falls in. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1-2-3 inning. You look up and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
So runners at the corners now. Nobody out. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Boy, the Phillies have been looking for some offense all game long. They've yet to find it. Let's hope they can find it pretty soon.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he's back in standing. Now the payoff pitch home. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Here's the Pirates skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. The 1-0 home.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Now this will rattle up against the wall, and the runner will score from second. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 3 runs already home here. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
No strike.
Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Neil.
So digging in now, Neil Walker. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. And no shot of testing anything there. He'll hold on at third with 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 24.
Stepping in, Roman Quinn. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what?
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Reynolds is on the move for it. To the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And boy, not quite sure why, but they decide not to risk it with 2 outs on a very deep fly ball. Really surprising. So here now is the pitcher, Jordan Balazovic. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. It's the Gregory Polanco will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. McCutcheon is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. First pitch of the at-bat. Eric Gonzalez stands in as he looks at ball one here. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Called strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game open.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First offering on its way. Jacob Stallings comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dio? This pitcher's kind of working around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Here comes the Philly skipper on his way out toward the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. The 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius has it. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Pirates leave 1, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Michael Feliz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, so the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting.
Well, look there at the numbers for our 2 starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reynolds calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. Ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count 2-1. Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And this one misses for ball 4. So the Phillies have got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Number 17.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Harper running from first. Smoke toward third. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Kevin Newman, no hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Up next to the Pirates.
So here's Adam Frazier. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Quinn is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The center fielder.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
1 and 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Here's the first pitch to him. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The 2-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. He's set and the pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's gone as they add still another. JT Real Muto with a solo shot. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting. The third
At the plate, Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Here it comes. Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Fouled off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Moran has got it, and the side is retired. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. Last chance coming up for the Pirates. It's the Phillies 5 and the Pirates 1. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
First offering on its way. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dan, obviously good game plan by the offensive team. Bunch of knocks, but they can't seem to get any runs going.
Boy, I tell you, as a pitcher, Dero, you're always trying to minimize the damage. Lots of traffic, but so far, very little to show for. You wonder how much longer he can keep this up. Whew, that was some gas.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Meanwhile, now this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batting, right field.
All you can ask as an offense is to try and get that tying run in the batter's box. And they've started out nicely right here. They've gotten 2 runners on. They're down 4. Grand slam is still in play. Let's see if they continue this nice offensive approach.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Harper. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-2 game. Now at the plate, Eric Gonzalez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. David Robertson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
David Robertson.
From the stretch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. The 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. Gregorius is there. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready once again, Jacob Stallings. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
1-1 to count. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Kingery's there. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him. And the Phillies continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Well, no surprise that he's able to close the deal here. That's career save number 150. And in today's game, where the closer's job is seemingly always up for grabs, that's pretty impressive.
5-2 the final today. The Phillies used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Jordan Balazovic earns win number 4 on the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, the Philadelphia Phillies earned the 3-game series sweep as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 5-2. It was their 7th win in a row. At the start of the day, the Pirates sit in last place in the National League Central Division, and the Phillies are in first place in the NL East. The Atlanta Braves launched 3 home runs as they beat the visiting Marlins 5-4. Heading into the day, the Braves are in third place in the NL East, while the Marlins are second in the division. Chris Bryant was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Cubs defeated the Nats 10-4. He is among the NL leaders in on-base percentage. As of right now, the Cubs sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division, and the Nationals sit in last place in the National League East. Paul Goldschmidt had 3 hits and drove in 3 as St. Louis bested the Mets 5-4. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. In the standings, the Cardinals sit in 3rd place in the National League Central Division, while the Mets sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5-2. Entering the day's action, the Brewers are in first place in the NL Central, and the Diamondbacks sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division. The Reds relief pitcher, number 55, grabbed his 2nd win of the year, helping lead Cincinnati to victory over Colorado 5-4. As of today, the Rockies sit in 2nd place in the National League West Division, and the Reds are in 2nd place in the NL Central. The Los Angeles Dodgers knocked out 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Padres 6-1. Heading into the day, the Dodgers are in first place in the NL West, while the Padres are third in the division. Jace Fry earned his first victory of the season as the White Sox disposed of the Giants 3-2. As of right now, the Giants are in third place in the NL West, and the White Sox are in last place in the AL Central. The Boston Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-1. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In the standings, the Yankees are leading the American League East, and the Red Sox are atop the division. The Rays combined to give up just 5 hits as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 7-6. As of today, the Rays are in last place in the AL East, while the Rangers are in last place in the AL West. The Baltimore Orioles totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the victory in extras against the Angels 4-3. Heading into the day, the Orioles sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division, and the Angels are in third place in the AL West. The Cleveland Indians brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-1. At the start of the day, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, and the Indians are atop the division. The Minnesota Twins totaled 11 hits as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Twins are in 2nd place in the AL Central, while the Royals are 3rd in the division. The Oakland Athletics grabbed 13 hits in the game as they got a walk-off win against the Blue Jays 2-1. In the standings, the A's are in 2nd place in the AL West, while the Blue Jays sit in 4th place in the American League East Division. The Astros had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 8-6. Heading into the day, the Astros are atop the American League West, while the Mariners are 4th in the division. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Starting in the AL West, the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim allowed only 5 hits in the game as they pulled away from the Nationals 8-2. The Marlins got 11 hits overall as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 8-3. The New York Mets picked up 14 hits in total as they got a road win against Arizona 4-0. Jarrell Cotton won his first game of the season, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 6-4. The St. Louis Cardinals got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 4-1. The San Francisco Giants amassed 14 hits in the game as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 8-0. The Chi Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 9-2. The Indians knocked out 10 hits as a team as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. The New York Yankees tallied 5 home runs overall as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 6-5. The Detroit Tigers combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 2-0. Corey Kluber pitched his way to his 100th career victory, helping the Rangers push past the Blue Jays 4-3. The Houston Astros hit 3 long balls as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 5-2. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.